Good day, folks. Welcome back to my neck of the woods. My name is Dika, where I share my experience and my knowledge, hoping to lessen your learning curve. So today I have a product review on the Hyde broadhead from Evolution Outdoors. Excuse my voice a little bit, just getting over a cold here. And the Hyde broadhead, it's a good broadhead. I don't know if I would necessarily buy it again, but it did work and it did its job and it took down a few animals for me. I'm going to tell you my honest opinion in my review. But before I get started, please sub the channel, like my videos, make some comments. That'd be great. All right, so the Hyde broadhead. Up top, so it comes in, comes in a fancy case like this. It's just a plastic case that opens up like so. You got foam in the middle and it keeps them protected. It is $60 for 3 broadheads. They come in 100, 125, 150, and crossbow. If you get the 100 or the crossbow, it's going to be aircraft aluminum. If you get the 125 or the 150, it's going to be 420 stainless. I got the 125. And on the front there, it's a mechanical broadhead. I shot 2 deer with it. It took down the deer. No crazy blood trails that I've seen, but I believe that blood trails are really based on placement, not the broadhead. I had two friends that shot with these. They both had results. They harvested the deer. The deer did not go far. No crazy blood trails. One of my friends, he did get an amazing blood trail, but it was a double lung shot. It didn't go far on a very big doe. I took down 2 deer. They both didn't run far, but there was virtually no blood. And they did deploy. The broadhead did deploy and it did open. But reloading the broadhead is problematic, and I'm just going to share that with you. And that's probably why I'm probably not going to buy this broadhead again. So on the front there, it has 3/4 of an inch, the stainless, and it's really sharp. It's sharp. I have nothing against it as far as its sharpness or whatnot. It's well made. It's sturdy. It's beefy. It's durable. But when you hit an animal, so as you can see, there's holes here. This is, I give you this Allen key here. I'm going to use it as a pointer here. So there's a set screw in there, and this is like a punch. You're going to use this to punch a piece of plastic that goes in the middle there that, I don't even know if I can portray this here on the, that little piece of plastic goes in the middle, and that gives the tension for the blades. So you're going to have a set screw there that you're going to take out when you want to punch that little piece of plastic out and reuse it if you want to put new blades on it or whatever you're going to do. So I'm going to deploy one here. It takes a good amount of pressure here. So you take these, right, and you pull them down, right? And that's what the broadhead looks like. It's about 2 inches. It's a good broadhead. You would think it would do more damage than what I've had, but like I said, it took down 2 deer, and I have no problems with that. It's the maintenance behind it as to why I'm probably not going to buy it again. So it breaks down like this, and then, so inside, like I said, that little piece of plastic is inside, and the inside of these blades sort of sever it, and it's a good amount of tension to. So like when I go and push these back up, good amount of tension, and they kind of hold. They really do a little bit. You could potentially use it again because it gets to about right here, and then that tension starts again. And it's, I mean, I have to give it a pretty good pull. I mean, shooting through a deer or any animal, I'm sure that it's more than enough pressure to deploy those blades. All right, so. You've shot your animal, you've recovered your animal, and then you want to sort of reload this broadhead, right? This is where the problem starts. And Evolution Outdoors has addressed this, and I believe that they have redesigned this broadhead. I have not heard great reviews on it, and this is just what I've heard. But it does take down animals, so that's fine. I think there's less maintenance broadheads on the market as opposed to this one right here. So what you're going to do to get this little thing out here, that little thing. It's just like a hard piece of plastic that's seated inside here. So what we're going to do is there's a set screw right here, and I'm going to take that out. I'll give you a little Allen here. It's just very small pieces. So this is under a good amount of tension. I'm going to take that out like so. Hopefully it doesn't fall and you can see how big it is. So that's how big that set screw is right there. Right? So I'm going to take that, leave it right on that Allen, put it out over there. So then these blades, they're still in there pretty good, right? So this piece right here, that's holding in the blades. So essentially we can get rid of that. So I have to take that little set screw off my Allen, which it just rolled across my table. And then I have to take my Allen and I have to push it, hit the other side of the Allen right here, and push it into here. And it takes a fair amount of pressure to push it in. I've done this to 3 or 4 broadheads, and to this day, I cannot push it through. It just doesn't push through. You almost have to, I know you can't see this on camera, but you almost have to put it on something, and then, I mean, I'm really pushing hard, and it doesn't go through. What I have to do is, and the manufacturer has recommended this, is you heat it up. You heat it up inside, and then you push it through, and it just sort of, you kind of just slide it out because it's heated for the most part. But that's what I have for this broadhead. So I can't even get that set screw out. I have a friend who loves these broadheads, and he says he doesn't have a problem with that. And there's many people that don't have a problem with that, but there are people who do have a problem with that. I'm one of them. In fact, I have a broadhead right here that's just unusable because I can't get it back together. Now, to say I can't get it back together, that's a bit of a stretch. It's just that the pieces are so small and so tiny, and you know, I'm getting older. I got to wear glasses to put it back together, and that's fine. But there are less maintenance broadheads on the market, which I will buy. I'm always buying new broadheads, and I don't care how good the broadhead works or how it gives crazy blood trails. There's going to be one out there that does a little bit better with a little less maintenance. That's just my overall opinion, but you can make your own decisions. But that's my review of the Evolution Outdoors Hyde broadhead. They also make one called the Jekyll, which is not a mechanical, and maybe I'll try that one. All right, but overall, the broadhead works. It does its job. It takes animals and it kills animals, and they don't run very far. It's the overall maintenance that bugs me. But that's my 2 cents. All right, subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Be well.